Let's welcome Tamika Tatro, Manager of Environmental Services at Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center. Tamika, thank you so much for coming to be on our show today.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I am really excited too because I have some interesting questions for you. I'm really excited to ask them, but let's start with the basics. So tell me about yourself and a little bit about your role at Novant Health.
Well, I'm actually a Brunswick County native. I've lived
Really?
here
I didn't know that.
I am. I was born and raised here.
Good.
I've worked at Novant Health for 12 years,
Uh-huh.
and I'm the manager of environmental services. So
Awesome.
we keep the hospital clean. That's our job.
That's your job.
Right.
So you've been here 12 years with the company?
I have.
That's a nice long time.
It is.
Yeah. But I really didn't know you were local.
Yeah, I am. Born and raised in Holden Beach.
Really?
And I live in Calabash now.
Awesome. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you truly have a wonderful environmental services department at the hospital. Everybody is so friendly. Your team is so friendly, and they're always so helpful, and they're just willing to go the extra mile.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just great. And today I wanted to focus on some of the new and innovative techniques that you use for cleaning. I know you and your team do a great job, but there's some new information out there. So I will say that I believe the hospital is probably the cleanest place in Brunswick County.
Oh, I would agree. Absolutely. Yes.
Would you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I've been at the hospital, I've heard about this new cleaning product or this new technique, maybe is better. But it's something that smells like pickles?
That's correct. That's our new smell of clean. It's called
pickles?
Right, pickles, yes. It's very safe for our patients. It's called Paracept. It's a sporicidal chemical, and it kills over 50 different pathogens, including C. diff. So it's very effective, and it's very safe for our patients, team members, and visitors.
So when you use it, it gives off the odor of pickles, like dill pickles?
It does. It gives off, it smells like vinegar.
Smells like vinegar.
Right, yeah.
What kind of surfaces do you use it on?
All surfaces. Every surface in the rooms, bathrooms, sink faucets, all surfaces. It's safe for all surfaces.
And do you spray it on?
Mm-hmm. We do.
Uh-huh.
We spray it on, and we let it sit, and we go and wipe it, and it has to air dry for 2 minutes.
Oh.
Once it air dries, the scent disappears.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you walk down the halls at our facility and you smell pickles, it's clean. You know it's clean. Yeah.
And I understand you guys have a badge or something that says...
We do. Yeah, it's got a pickle on the badge. We wear it, and it says the new smell of clean. Right. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It is. It's a big deal.
Have you had much conversation about that? Do patients want to know?
Sure.
About that smell?
They do.
Or about your badge?
They do. And we have fun talking about it. Yeah.
That's great.
It is.
I really like that. And then I heard about something else called Surficide. Surficide?
Yes.
Is that a special piece of equipment?
It is.
Well, tell me about
it's
that.
a UV light system.
Okay.
So once a patient has been discharged from the hospital that has had C. diff, my team will come in and do a terminal cleaning of the room with the Paracept, the pickle smell. So they'll wipe down every surface of the room. Now, after that is complete, we will bring in our Surficide machine. So it's the 3 UV light towers, and we'll set it up in the room. And then it has a laser light on the towers that calculate the size and how long it's going to take for the room to be completely cleaned. So it kills C. diff, it kills everything. So that's a second line of defense.
And you say they're towers?
Right. It's 3 emitter towers. So we may set one up in the bathroom, the right side of the room, the left side of the room. And then the laser light will, like I said, calculate the size and how long it's going to take to kill to hit every surface.
So it's lights. It's ultraviolet?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So are there fans or anything?
No, it just ultraviolet, and the reflections from each machine, the light hits every nook and cranny.
Nook and cranny.
I mean, there's nothing that we don't get with that. So it's a second line of defense for infection prevention.
Wow, that's amazing.
Pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome. Huh. Well, are there other special techniques that you use in terms of cleaning?
Sure. We do what you call a high-profile cleaning. Each day we go in and clean patient rooms. And what I mean by high-profile cleaning is we touch high-touch surfaces, light switches, call lights, sink, faucets, bed rails, bedside table, things that patients and visitors constantly touch. We want to make sure that we're getting those areas each day. So it helps, stop the spread of infection and germs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big job.
It is.
Well, it sounds like your first priority is patient and team member safety.
Oh, absolutely.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, talk to me a little bit about your general philosophy and your approach within your department in terms of cleanliness for the hospital.
Well, first and foremost, we want to provide a clean, safe, and healing environment for our patients.
Absolutely.
That's the number one thing. And also, cleanliness is a huge part of recovery for a patient. When you have a clean room and clean surroundings, it makes for a quick recovery. So it's very important to us.
When using some of these chemicals, is it necessary for your staff to use like a breathing apparatus or a mask or anything like that, or are they pretty much safe to be?
They're safe for that. If they prefer to use it, absolutely. We want them to feel safe as well doing their job.
Wow, that is that's good, because you hear so many things on the news about chemicals and what have you in some jobs, and it's just very dangerous for the employee. So it sounds like you all have chosen products that are not only safe for your employees, but safe for the patients as well. So tell me about your shift work. How does your staff work? Are they on 24/7?
24/7. We're staffed on first, second, and third shift. So basically around the clock. We're cleaning the facility around the clock.
So you clean during the night, during the day? But I notice it's always so quiet when I'm in the hallways, and I notice that your staff members will be there, but I don't hear a lot of noise, and so there must be that must be part of your philosophy too.
It is, absolutely. Because like I said, with quietness and cleanliness, it's a huge part of patient recovery. So we want to make sure we do whatever we can to be quiet while we're doing an effective job.
And be nice on top of it.
Absolutely.
I hear them talking to patients, and they're just so friendly.
They are very
and doing
nice.
Things that maybe not in their job description, but they'll do it just to help out.
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah,
That's what we're there for.
Yeah. Well, we truly appreciate what you and your team are doing. You do a fabulous job, and as I said, it's the cleanest place I've ever been. So I want to thank you for that, and to thank you for being here today. You've been a great resource for us, and I hope you'll come back.
I would love to. Thank you for having me.
You're quite welcome.